So, whoops.
Here we go again.
Something happened
that
we weren't preparing for.
I may or may not have forgotten to switch the account from my personal YouTube channel to this one. So the first few minutes is over there.
13
we can,
star.
Yeah, that. I mean, most people here know it, but also, hi, leave me alone.
What so the fucking
So back to what we were discussing.
Yeah.
A game that everyone loves, but you don't seem to like.
Mine
Smash Brothers.
was Smash Brothers. I hate it.
Hate it. Can't do it. Don't like it.
Can't do it.
Such a damn shame.
Not a fan. Cannot do
But
it.
how are you so okay with Brawlhalla?
And this goes back to the being PlayStation all the way until it started. Like, I'm just so used to those controls. The dynamic is
So it's
okay.
smoother.
It's controls that do it for you.
It is, but
Do you?
I think
It's
also-
a large part of
it's
it.
also the weapons and stuff that you get throughout the game. Like, you can use, you have
Oh,
your
dude,
base
items off.
attacks and shit. all
Items
that.
off.
Yeah.
You can
turn
turn
that shit
items off. You never knew
Yeah.
that?
That's how
I
that's
did
how
know
real
that.
men
Okay.
play.
But we didn't like.
That's how
anybody
real
had-
men play. Like,
Right.
I don't know if you
Wait,
played the.
No. It's what are you? No items, Final Destination only. What are you, casual?
Carries you fucking casual. No, but all for me.
Platinum rings.
Yeah, we figured it out.
Yeah.
Sandwich pointed out the fuck up that I performed, which was not swapping over to this account. So we're good. We fixed it. We're all good. I'm just
Do
as
you
much
fuck
as I
with the-
accept it, I'm a little blown away by that.
Right.
Yeah.
GameCube controller.
Okay, so it does throw me off, but I can get used to it much faster because I have played a good
Right.
bit. Because I had friends growing up that fucking played GameCube a lot,
Yeah.
but I was
I'm just
always
saying,
Well,
because
I had
PlayStation.
one, but we didn't know each other.
Yeah.
It's closer to the PlayStation feel.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's the
And it's
offset
the,
joysticks and shit. But,
right.
And the super large A button.
The A button takes up most of the other side of the controller. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah,
what he
whatever,
said.
big cat.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
What is a?
Doesn't matter. Fuck you. Just joking, man. We miss you, bro.
Yeah.
Stop leaving me.
Stop it. I have separation anxiety.
And you're
Oh.
just making it worse.
So Smash is mine.
Okay.
Everybody loves
Damn
it.
shame.
I hate it.
Mine has to be like all the most recent Call of Duties they've come out with.
Oh yeah.
I cannot fuck with them.
I'm right there with
Like Modern Warfare 2, that was my prime.
you. Yeah.
And ever since then, it's just been a drop. And I don't know.
Like a steady drop, like a staircase, or
no, just a fucking
just
no holds barred bungee jump into the bottom of the fucking leaderboard, and it sucks because like Modern Warfare 2, I had like a fucking like 6 to 7 kill death ratio.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I was really good. Had a squad. We were like fucking on point with this shit.
It's a lot.
And then they came out with like wall running and like
Yeah.
sliding and shit like this. And
I think Modern Warfare 3 was probably my last like good one that I really liked and enjoyed thoroughly as a game.
I gave that one a good chance,
Yeah.
being the predecessor to
Right.
Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah. But I feel that. I for sure feel that.
You sort of stole my answer, but I can extend it a little further.
Yeah, I know it's
All Call of Duties.
Just
Like-
all together.
A Call of Duty, period. I can't do it. I'm not good at getting that cursor where it needs to be. I know where it needs to be.
Right. We're getting it there.
I'm very aware.
Yeah.
But the problem is I can see where it needs to be.
Mhm.
So I'm looking at that. The cursor's over here and I'm just firing away.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not good at them. So like some of them had a story and I could do those. I could do
Yeah.
story mode.
Mhm.
But like most of those games are like 80% designed around multiplayer and player
Yeah.
versus player and all
Mhm.
that. And I'm just not good enough to be competitive. And if I can't have fun if I can't compete.
Yeah.
If I'm just wandering around, and I know plenty of people who can do that, just play a game and get shot over and over and over and over again, and just laugh it off, and it's fine. I can't. I'm just like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Why am I pumping you full of bullets? You shoot me twice and I die.
Right.
I don't get it.
Bullshit. Dude, I know. I feel that because, I mean, especially because since, kids nowadays, all they do is just sit there and just grind and learn the map really fast and then just
Spawn points.
all that so fast now. There's not even a competitive edge if you haven't got the game on day one.
Yeah. And that's my struggle. That's why I enjoy like Borderlands and those other games where it's like a first person shooter but story driven.
Right.
The player versus because that's why like I was super into Halo for the story and that alone.
Mm-hmm.
Anything involving player versus player, I didn't want to do it. My friends wanted to play it.
I specifically remember you killing me a lot. So whatever, dude.
Turns out somebody's a fucking liar.
Dude, that just means you were worse.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Because like every time that I turned the corner, it was either Jedi or your fucking older brother sniping me in the face. Because it was literally
Yep. Dead.
Like big open field, and you're just like
Scared.
I can't. Wait, is it safe? Are they dealing with someone else?
Yeah. No, if that was a A to B position that you're trying to move to, you have to just know there's a 75% chance you're gonna die trying to get there.
Yeah.
I like those eyes.
Did you ever play Basho?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't like that.
No, I hate it.
I didn't like that. He would be. They did the split screen stuff. This team's playing in that room. This team's playing in this room. He would make this noise. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like this noise. It'd be like neat, or something to that nature, and you'd see all four players on the other screen jump because they know what's coming, and one of them does not land on their feet. He'd be in the other room. The people in this room would hear neat. Oh fuck! That means he sees somebody.
Yeah.
So all four players just jump trying
immediately.
to do something to get out of it, and he just
It was
tragic.
it's like if that person exists, why should I even bother?
Right.
Like they're the elite to destroy this game and all that it has to offer. Why should I get involved? Yeah.
I'm pointless here.
No,
no use.
like most of the time I play with him, it only like about a quarter way through our game time, I just grab a fucking warthog and have fun. It's like I know I'm not gonna win.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna kill him. I could probably die less if I'm in a vehicle driving around cruising.
and I could just have a good time.
Like I only seem to beat him if we are playing game modes that I created.
Yeah.
One of my favorite was the punching one.
You just run around
Did you play that with me?
punching each other?
So you have a plasma pistol,
Yeah.
starting weapon, full speed, low gravity.
Oh God.
I'm talking like minuscule health,
Yeah.
and it's played on that sand map with those big structures in the middle. But you're
Okay.
only allowed to run around the large ring.
Oh.
Jesus.
So whether you're going clockwise or counterclockwise,
Okay, so that was like an honor thing.
Yeah.
Like okay.
and I mean, you could go in the middle, but nobody else is going to be there. You're not going to get any kills.
Yeah.
But you're running around and just full speed. You're running, and they're dead, or you're dead.
Yeah. Somebody's dead.
Somebody's dead.
And that is why I enjoy Halo more, and it is above the Call of Duty in my mind because you can build custom games around it.
Yeah.
Because I remember building. It was simply titled Jay's Thing.
Yeah.
Like it was just like I just went through and fucked with a bunch of settings.
Yeah.
I believe I raised the speed up. Like I think I raised the speed up max, lowered the gravity, didn't like bring it all the way down, but lowered it to where you're and it was only played in this one city.
Yeah.
So you're running at hyperspeeds, jumping with low gravity, and the only weapon you have was the fucking grenade launcher, which does the bounce grenade.
Yeah.
So it's either you have to hit them direct,
Right.
or bounce the grenade off and no geometry.
Just kind of lead them
as you're flying through the air.
Jesus Christ.
So that was a good time, and it tossed. You remember now?
Yeah, when you said flying through the air, I just remember like jumping up and
But yeah, so Call of Duty, I agree, but even more so,
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah.
I cannot stand them. I know people are into them. I don't knock people for being into them. Y'all want to play Call of Duty? Okay, that's okay. I'll go play my own game.
Do you think?
Let me know when y'all are done playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Call of Duty fan either. That was a good one. That's a pretty good one. What you got? Take it to the comments. What do we got?
Spaz didn't like Black Ops.
Yeah, no, I've done what Vox is talking about.
El Pistola,
Yeah.
SWAT, but just with pistols.
And that was pretty fun.
Yeah. We all played shotguns and banana peels.
Yeah.
Shotguns and banana peels. What the fuck is that?
In
Swords and shotguns.
Halo,
Okay.
you get swords and shotguns.
Jesus.
And it was sort of a rock, paper, scissors thing, but just with these two things. They could
Right.
beat each other,
Yeah.
but it's a very particular thing. So with the sword, once you get close enough for the thing to become red,
Mhm.
and you press the trigger, you lunge at them like
Right.
super fast.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, instant kill.
Yeah.
The thing is, if I'm standing right here and it's red, you can shoot me with your shotgun, but it won't kill me.
Right.
And if you do that,
Brings your
I
shield
know
over that.
you that split second is going to take you to even just pump the
Right,
shotgun.
You're dead.
You're dead.
Yeah.
However, if you're patient enough, and it goes into this little standoff where I'm standing there with a sword, you're standing there with a shotgun. If you're patient enough, and I see that red blip and lunge at you, within this amount of time, you pull that shotgun up and fire, it will shoot me off of my feet
Oh, really?
and kill me instantly.
Hence
Wow.
the banana peel.
I see. Okay.
It literally makes them ragdoll into a backflip like they just slipped on a banana peel.
That's funny.
But
Yeah,
like,
but it's a mind game. It is because
Right.
like if you see that sword just
Yeah. Yeah.
as a
that's it.
shotgunner, you know you win.
Right.
You move in, you shoot, they're dead. They don't have enough time to swing again.
yeah, because if
Right.
I step back and the thing's not red and I swing anyway, now my sword's gonna be up here for a solid second. All you gotta do is step forward.
Yeah.
So it's rock, paper, scissors. You just gotta pick which weapon you want and then pick what you want to do with it.
Yeah.
You want to rush? Do you want to back up? Do you want?
I hated playing Jedi in that one because he was always shotgun.
I got you. So
Always
he was
shotgun.
right. Just
Yeah.
always just waiting.
Yeah, he had that like fucking
Yeah.
like he
right.
do that number
Mhm.
because it bothered everyone.
What you got next on the old listy list?
On the listy list,
Eisman, no, I loved Black Ops 4. I was thinking Battlefield 4. No, I hate Black Ops 4.
Shoddy and Snake.
Battlefield 4, awesome fucking game.
Battlefield 4?
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of different games.
I mean, now they
that
have,
you
like-
can do in there.
They have Battlefield 1, they have Battlefield 5. They came
Yeah.
out after 4. And
I think
can't get
4.
into them.
Yeah.
But 4 was peak.
I was going to say, I think 4 is where I stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Where I just
Because, I mean,
dropped
it was like one of the first shooters that you could literally, like, somebody's sniping in a building,
off. Mhm.
get enough C4, destroy the building.
Right, yeah.
It's fucking
the
great.
whole building comes
Mhm.
down. Yeah. That was
I
the
know.
coolest part of that.
Yeah. And but it was very squad based. It was my first like
Yeah.
squad based shooter to play,
Mhm.
to where like you and 4 of the guys on a team of 16
Right.
can spawn on each other
Mm-hmm.
and strategize.
So
Right,
you was riding
exactly.
around with your squad.
Yeah. No, seriously. Me, military man, another couple dudes that still like want to hit me up on that shit, but dude, that was years ago. They still play.
that was PS3 days, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
I honestly thought about getting the game again because I think it's like $5 on sale. Right
Yeah,
now.
I think I have it in my library, just sitting there collecting
So good.
dust.
I'm gonna wrap these two into one category. Do you prefer multiplayer or solo? And do you prefer co-op or player versus player?
Multiplayer or solo?
Let's go into that one first. Multiplayer or solo? I don't mind solo, but I do enjoy playing games with my friends.
I was gonna say I'm more privy to that. Yeah.
I'll put it to you this way: I buy games because of the story.
To play solo.
Yeah, to play solo.
Yeah.
And like it'll really take like 2, 3, maybe 4 of you to buy a multiplayer game for me to be like, yeah, okay, I'll play.
Yeah, I'll join it.
But like if to say that I've played a game, I have to beat the story. That's how I feel. And if
completed it.
Right. But I do find myself on a Saturday afternoon always sticking to a multiplayer game.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's where it's I'm in that same boat. I'll happily play a single player game or a multiplayer game solo. But I do prefer multiplayer to play with my friends. I assume you're in that same boat.
Yeah.
But I think that is where our mentalities might differ. Because do you prefer co-op or player versus player? I hands down prefer co-op.
I love co-op.
I do not like working against people. I'm like, you're my friend. Now I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah, I know.
Or you're gonna beat the fuck out of me and talk shit the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And I struggle with that.
Yeah.
I really do.
I do.
Yeah,
I would rather be co-op.
Like, and it's shit like that makes me so mad at games like Brawlhalla. I love the game.
Yeah.
But I hate being so fucking mad at you guys. It's stressful. We're friends.
We're friends.
We
At the
love
end of
each
the day,
other.
we're friends.
But I want to fucking wring your neck when you throw an item when I'm trying to get back on the stage.
Yeah. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I was looking at you, but I was talking to you.
Yeah, I was like, I don't do that, so I know he's not talking to me.
Directed at me.
Don't get me started on Bomb Ball.
Oh, the fucking bomb.
That's like the one thing that I'm like, yeah.
Dude, you developed some sort of strategy though. I forget what it was. Like you ended up standing on the other side or standing in the middle somewhere.
What I wind up doing, it doesn't matter where I stand. I look directly at my character and kind of zone out on my character. And anything that invades this bubble of peripheral that I see, I respond to that and that only.
Yeah.
So like if something enters that bubble, which the more you stare, the bigger that bubble becomes.
Right.
But I'm not worried about anything y'all are doing. I'm not watching you at all.
Yeah.
I'm only dodging what comes inside of that little bubble, and I'm just throwing bombs. Pick one, and in my peripherals, wherever I see the most motion is the direction the bomb's going.
Right.
It's
a good strategy.
That's how I make it work for me.
It's a good one.
Try it, see if it works for you at some point. Maybe
I've tried something very similar to that, but I fucking hate it. It's a terrible game mode. Shouldn't exist.
But that's why
when I felt we were getting too chummy, that's when I would break out the. All right, it's time. It's time to kill each other.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting a little too
that's
friendly.
why, like especially like, I know I talk about it a lot, and I know you roll your eyes, but that's why I love Borderlands so goddamn much. There's a one little tiny aspect of it that's player versus player, and both people have to be okay. Let's do this to make that happen.
Yeah.
Because past that, the entire game has worked together.
Mm-hmm.
Minecraft, you can make that player versus player.
Oh yeah.
But in general, like, especially in survival, it's like, we're friends.
Work together, build your empire upon the Minecraft worlds.
I much prefer working together because that makes the arguments much less tense.
How shitty would it be if Minecraft was like an open world online game?
Oh man.
Like if
I'd hate
somebody
it.
could just
I'd
come
hate it.
along,
I'd
and
hate
just
it.
chip away your shit that you built, so they
If
can
you
go
leave
back and
your
get
world,
their shit.
if you leave your world open, they can. Like if you set it to where it's not invite only or something like that, literally anybody, if they want to just fucking search for a random seed, they might just pop up in yours or something like that. Or if they see if you're streaming or something like that and you just create a world, somebody writes down that little seed number, they can pop in if you don't have invite only set on.
Yeah.
They just wreck shit.
And I
So shitty.
Yeah.
no. No.
Something like that happened to me in Portal Knights once.
Somebody just popped in your game.
Somebody joined my game and started like I had like these asteroids lining my the top floor of my structure. Just started taking them.
What?
I was like,
No.
kick,
no,
block. You are never
You're
gonna
done.
be involved in my life again.
You fucking done.
Shit.
You're done. Yeah, no. I would probably rather go multiplayer versus solo as well. That was the thing, right? Multiplayer and solo, and then co-op. And
Yeah, it was. You'd rather go multiplayer, and you'd rather go co-op or player versus player.
I would rather go co-op for sure, but I do enjoy my.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, you kind of.
I do enjoy.
I wouldn't have been surprised if you were like, I prefer player versus player, because like you enjoy the fuck out of that shit.
Pretty sadistic when it
I
comes
do.
to it
I mean, I do
sometimes.
enjoy like team games
Mhm.
a lot. You know,
Well, that way you
PvP
can't blame yourself if you.
Yeah.
Or it's much more difficult to do so.
Right.
Yeah, no, you're
No,
right. You're absolutely right.
I do that in Rocket League, dude, all the time.
Teammate,
what the fuck, bro?
Yeah,
Get
like,
good.
yeah, but
I
see,
could
the
be-
other half of the time is that I'm your teammate, so I'm just like over in the corner crying.
Like say
I'm trying, man. I'm doing my best.
say I'm playing Rumble with Zach, and for instance, and let's say Zach is just doing absolute shit.
Right.
I will talk so much shit redirected to that teammate.
To the other teammate, dude.
Be like, holy shit, my teammate is so shitty. And he thinks,
I'm not talking about you, Sandwich.
yeah, Rodriguez 69 is so shitty, but no, I mean,
No, it's a vocal warm up. Don't worry about it. My teammate is shit. It's a vocal warm up, Sandwich. Don't worry about it.
yeah, and I'll
Epic Sandwich sucks balls.
No,
Okay, that's getting oddly specific. No, it's not about you. It's a vocal warm up. Relax.
Exactly.
And again, that right there, even with teams, I'm just like let's work together, guys. Let's be friends.
Here comes Sandwich saying, fuck everybody at once. Kill each other and hate yourselves.
Well, the absolute worst of it was when you fucking made that horrific playlist where we all had to duke it out against each other, but you didn't even have the fucking audacity to be there for it.
Talk about the race one?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah, I'm never gonna forget that.
I don't think
I'm never gonna
else.
forgive him for that.
I don't think anyone
No,
else
and it kind of like,
still talked about to this day.
and I've been trying to, and I've been trying to find like shitty game modes to get us in as like revenge
To
but we
see
end
if
up-
you can like outdo him.
Yeah, but like we end up enjoying them anyway. Like the last GTA stream, I researched this impossible fucking map with that flying shit.
Yeah, and we did it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Ended
We
up
did.
enjoying it too.
it took another dude like 4 hours to complete. I was like, "There's no way we're gonna do it in the stream. Let's fucking do it." That was I had that in my mind. And I was like, "This is gonna get him back for that shit."
I ended up coming in last, but I just like
I
pretty much
won that
enjoyed
one, I
the whole
think.
thing, Yeah.
Did I?
It was either you or Jonesy, I think, or wait, I can't remember.
No, because first,
No,
second,
I got
Jonesy,
it.
third.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
because I cheated.
Yeah.
I was like, and I switched over to score because I was like, yeah, that's the way. That's how you do that.
So I heard y'all start talking about it. I was like, God damn it. I'm fucking cheating. I'm over here trying to like
Cheated
fly
twice.
on
No,
the
you
plane.
see that black bar? It's your friend. Go to it.
Right.
No, honestly, I cheated twice, and I think you did the same thing. There was that tunnel that we had to go up,
And like go through the slit.
yeah, there was something, but
First one.
I ended up anyway. I wish I caught it on camera. I ended up landing like out of the.
Oh
thing
yeah.
and landing
I
on
did the same
rim.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to go.
It's not
'Cause-
how I imagined it going.
Me neither at all.
What are y'all
That's
doing?
Basically, it was like one of those weird launch ups.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to hit this road and then like come down on some shit. And
But basically, we just kept hitting it all fucked up and just flying off the map. And at one point, we just fly down, and it happened to both of us. Like it happened to me, and I saw it happen to him.
Yeah.
Where we went and we were upside down, but we hit the checkpoint on our way through.
Oh, wow.
And so when we respawned there and just kept going.
Okay, it hit differently for me. I landed on it was a fucking slender path, and I landed on the rim of this big tube that we shot out. But you were allowed to drive along the tube to the connecting road to the checkpoint.
What the fuck?
Oh
my god!
That might have been how it was supposed to be done.
The entire time.
I highly doubt it.
He's like, I'm gonna put all this.
I think what it was like you go up the tube, and there was a road, and you had to go over the tube to the checkpoint.
That's
and I fucking spearheaded and landed right there. Like I missed the road, just fucking cool.
Got it. Nailed it first try.
Is that really how
hardly my first try
CS:GO players play, like pro ones? Iceman says apparently the pro CS:GO players, they turn down the quality and just watch for pixel changes.
Yeah, no truth.
That's insane.
I've seen that in PUBG.
That's crazy.
Like they'll turn their PC settings all the way the fuck down. So you're looking at just like a green field, basically different shades of green.
Yeah.
You see a little brown one pop, that's where you shoot.
Wow. Found a way to exploit the system.
Fuck them all, bro.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, I understand, trying to, take advantages, but when you start fucking with settings, and I'm not talking about in-game settings. You want to increase your sensitivity to what you want. Okay, whatever. You just go into your computer settings and start fucking with shit to make you better at the game. You're not better at the game, dog.
No, that doesn't count. Fucking,
you just offended all PC players.
Good.
My roommate, he'll do it. He'll buy a game.
Good.
He bought Red Dead. It took him till day 2 to play it, because day 1 was straight settings.
Oh man.
He changed the settings around, look around and shit.
And I bet he calls himself the shit, doesn't he?
Oh man, it's Red Dead.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck the online players on Red Dead.
Dude, straight up. The modders.
You guys are toxic, bro. I had a modder dude the other day in GTA. Me and Jedi were trying to just make me some money just so we can get some stuff. And this motherfucker, I think we ended up killing him or something like that a couple of times. And then he just ends up, we're in the middle of doing this thing, and we're at the very end of it. I think it was a sightseer. Yeah. And we're just about to drop on the last package. We waited till about the last 5 minutes to where you can get the most money. And
yeah.
So we drop down from the helicopter. I get out of the helicopter. I'm running up on the package, and this dude just teleports behind me and just blah, 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 blah. Shotgun in the back of the chest. In the back. And I'm fucking dead. There goes the money. I got $4,000 from it. But he just teleported. And then after that, I spawn. I'm like, motherfucker, bringing out my guns, about to go kill this dude. Nope, teleports over here. Sniper shot. All right, cool. New lobby. Fuck this guy. I'm out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that dude's I'm the fucking shit.
The best.
I am God at this game. No, you're not.
Get good. Yeah. That's a good question Spaz asked, actually.
What's everyone's favorite story-based game series?
Far Cry.
Borderlands.
I feel like this might have been one of our topics.
It has been.
Oh.
That's why we were just snapping out the fast answers.
I think mine was God of War. To be honest, the fourth one, missed one.
I mean, there have been games like The Last of Us. I really, really enjoyed that one. I can't wait for part 2 coming out.
Oh, I gotta play it.
It's such a good story, man. But it's
I fucked up.
So
I had it for the PS3 and I never played it.
What is it?
I had it for the PS3 and I never played it. I fucked up. I know I did.
Did you pick it up for free on PS4?
No.
When?
I think it was October.
Way too late.
Way too late. Yeah. Damn it.
Son of a bitch.
But yeah, no, all that in a bag of potato chips.
What game are you playing right now? Like the one that you've just been playing?
The most of?
Like not for the streams, just
Right.
in your downtime. I want to play this video game. This is the video game you've been opening lately.
Been playing a lot of two.
I think mine and yours is the same answer.
Two of mine are pretty equal.
Oh, okay, cool.
But mine's at the same. There's two of them that I play equally. Is Cuisine Royale
Really?
and Rocket League. Yeah.
Oh wait, Cuisine Royale. I was thinking Overcooked.
No, fuck
Yeah.
that game, dude. Completely fuck that game so much.
I forgot that shit existed,
Whoa,
bro. That was
man.
such a bad game.
That's why we've only done one.
You just hit him with some PTSD.
Jesus. Hurrah! Fuck Overcooked, dude.
Cuisine Royale. That's cool. I can't get around that one.
It's different. It's a little different.
Yeah.
Like, I still struggle with the concept. I get that it's a battle royale style game.
It is.
But it's a competitive first person. Not up your alley.
Okay, but, and it's called
Cuisine Royale.
Why Cuisine?
I don't know, actually. To be honest, there's really no. I mean, you walk around like.
Like, I hear that, and
It's
I'm
just
imagining people walking around with plates of really, really nice food, beating the shit out of each other with it until one
you can pick up
is
really
left
nice
standing.
plated food and everything like that, and then like one of the most powerful weapons is a pan. That bounces
pan.
bullets off you or some shit like that, or it bounces
Okay.
bullets off it.
Yeah, and like armor is
Swing.
basic like cooking utensils and shit.
Okay, so
Right.
there is.
There is some
There's
cuisine
some
aspect
similars.
to it.
Okay.
Yeah, similarities.
That's stupid.
But
But good on you. Like,
whatever.
you enjoy what you enjoy.
Yeah, but that and Rocket League.
Yeah,
Playing a lot. of
that's
Rocket
my
League.
first answer.
Yeah.
Rocket League.
Rocket Logue.
Yeah, if I'm turning on the PlayStation, all right, what am I gonna do? I've got the Rocket Pass. May as well build it.
Mhm.
And yeah, Rocket League.
Which pains me so much that I can't stream it normally at my house. It's the only game.
That's so shitty.
I hate it.
Yeah, our last Rocket League stream, he had to come over to my house to stream it.
Yeah,
Had to go set up in his game room.
I remember.
Band room music.
You gotta plan those days out.
right.
So I just got smart lights for the TV in my game room,
Oh, for real?
like LED light strip. I can turn it on from my phone right now.
Jesus.
It's
Hello,
dope
Steven.
as hell.
Yeah. Start a strobe light, make it go so fast that just all the colors look white. So fast. Oh man.
So Rocket League or
You're welcome.
Good bit of GTA. And like we discussed last night, I'm gonna have to start playing a little more to
Yeah,
get what I need.
same. GTA.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
there's some grinding that needs to happen.
So $3 million ain't that bad though.
No.
Like compared to
Yeah, but I mean,
Compared to how
it's about 24 hours worth of work.
yeah,
compared to how it used
So I
to
just
be.
got to put it in.
or
Kinda
a
make
week's
money.
worth of casual work.
Right.
Right.
yeah,
So in total. But no, I've been doing a lot of that, Rocket League, and shit, I forgot. But go ahead with yours.
you're very aware of it. I told you about it just yesterday or the day before.
Minecraft.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been stuck on
yeah.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
I never, ever, 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 ever enjoyed it outside of creative because I could just do whatever the fuck I wanted and
Right.
like nothing mattered.
Yeah.
But doing whatever the fuck you want where nothing matters and you build these big pixelated 2D structures of old school video game characters, Sonic,
Yeah.
Bowser, and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And after a while, it's just, okay, this is dull.
What's
Uh,
next?
But I never understood how to work in survival. And I know I had Google on my side, but like it seemed like everything was just so goddamn complicated.
Nah, man. Way easier than you think.
Well, especially now,
Right.
with the new update that came out. I know it pissed a lot of people off and upset people, but I'm sitting there like, I've never understood this shit, but now I'm like, I can see what I need.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like, the whole list of everything you can build is right there.
Yeah.
It's just,
I do like that.
it'll
fact that
highlight
they-
whatever you can build with what you got.
Right.
and all that. So that made it a lot more easier. I started playing with you guys on the streams and started asking questions about some shit. So that made it easier.
Right.
And so I started a survival game to just, okay, this is going to be my solo survival game. This is going to be where I do things for myself and understand the game better. And I got into it. I built the house. I made a farm, and I've learned to never put your farm right outside your house.
That's all you hear is
That's too good.
That's it.
You're reminding me of bad times, Sandwich.
Go to the happy place.
So, I figured out how redstone works and how powered rails work. I figured out that there's an ending to the game, so I started working towards that.
Yeah.
But that's when this solo game became a multiplayer game on accident. I told you about it, but I wanted to go into this. Like, this is how it worked. I've been playing this game for a little while, off and on, but now I'm playing it like daily. So one of y'all gets on and you'll see I'm playing Minecraft. Well, I never had it set to where people couldn't just join off of my friends list. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I'm playing this solo game with the intent of it to be a solo game, and I'm going around, I'm doing stuff, having a good time, got my diamond sword, got my diamond pickaxe, everything is right, and I'm understanding more. And then all of a sudden, Boxicious has joined your game. What? And I look down at my map, and like the spawn point of it is nowhere near where I built the buildings. At my map, and he's just like in the middle of the forest, and I see his icon just looking around. Like his little icon is just spinning. And so I get him into the party, and I'm like, oh, hey, man, what's up? So I get him down to where I'm at. So I tell him what's going on. I'm like, yeah, this is a solo game. I'm doing this solo. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. Can I join? Well, that's when I hit like this like moral quandary, because I did want to play a video game with my friends.
Right.
At this point, the friend who showed up, but this is a solo world, so I had to come up with rules. So I was like, okay, so in this world, on the pigs stream world, we all work together and everything's communal.
Yeah.
Here, what you mine is what you get. Right. Like what you build is yours. We can trade. There are certain things I have more than enough food. So to start you off, I'll happily give you 2 stacks of beef.
Right.
So I'll just give that to you. No, nothing asked for.
Right. So,
we can have it like community style, but yeah, don't just bust up in my house and start going through my chests.
Right.
So we established that. He goes across the lake and starts building this fucking monstrosity. It actually looks really cool. But then as we're playing, we're like a day or two in, and all of a sudden, Jedi has joined your game. Pull up my map. There's his icon out in the middle of the forest, just spinning and looking around and shit.
Hello?
So we get him into the party. Hey, man, explain the rules. He goes through and builds his house over here. So it's like a very small community.
Right. Slowly becoming a homestead.
And so we got our little outpost set up. And like a day or two later, Skoinkman has joined the game. And what do? It's pretty common at this point. I look down at my map. He's out in the middle of the forest, icon just spinning, looking around at shit.
That's always what you do whenever you join a whole new world. You're like, okay, where's everybody at? Not here.
Nowhere near there.
Not here.
Like, because you could ask him, once I get him into the party, I aim him in the right direction. I say, just go.
Yeah.
And it's a little walk from.
It's a trick.
Because that's what I did. Because whenever I first popped into this world, I didn't know what to do. I'm just standing there empty-handed. Right. So I just started walking around. Yeah. And by the time I was like, okay, I need to build a house, I was nowhere near the original spawn point.
Yeah.
Picked a great spot though. Like looking out at it, like if you're at Vox's
Oh, yeah.
fucking glass tower,
I haven't seen it.
you can see Jonesy's Mountain.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, that was
Tell
the
me
last one. Was that eventually Jonesy
Yeah.
this way, Jonesy, and so he built into this mountain, and
Yeah.
He's Jonesy's mouth.
Actually wrote Jonesy
Mm-hmm.
on the top of the mountain.
He was telling me about that.
You see what is it, like a rail track to Jedi's?
Yeah, but all that got tore up the last time I played.
Okay.
To make that super long rail system.
Right.
But here's the funny thing about the Jonesy thing. So he blocked out the word Jones, Jonse. So it's Jonesy very, very quickly. I went into the Nether, and I wound up dying and getting kicked out of the Nether. But it was weird because like it didn't spawn me in my spawn point. It spawned me in the middle of nowhere.
Did you sleep?
Before I don't recall. I don't know how all that went. All I know is I fucking popped up. I lost all of my shit.
Yeah.
Which includes a pickaxe that acts as though you're in creative and cannot break.
Right.
Just go.
Go on.
So I'm pissed off, and now I'm just lost in the middle of the wilderness. And I climb up this one hill, and I get to the top, and I'm looking around, and you know what I fucking see? A mountain. Like, I can barely see the top of this mountain, but on the top of that mountain, Jonse. Fucking thank God. And I took off, found the compound, got my shit, went back into the Nether, and found all my shit again. And that was the first of 2 times that I looked around, found the Jonesy on the top of the mountain, and found my way home.
Yeah. Fucking. Yeah. No. All you got to do is sleep, and you should pop up in your bed every time.
Yeah, and that's why I was like drastically confused. But in the end, like I said, I've been playing the shit out of this game and understanding it a lot more. So I have farmed enough Endermen to make enough Eyes of Ender to find the stronghold, which happened to be in the middle of a town or village.
Yeah.
So I created a like 10-minute long rail system that goes all the way from our original compound to where this town actually is, goes through all 7 biomes to get there.
Mm.
And we started building new houses. And
have you seen this rail?
No, he was telling me about it.
Dude, it's
I haven't
insane.
seen it yet. Yeah. I haven't seen it yet.
Like, you literally have to be insane to make something that long.
Is it really that fucking long? Pull it up, dude. I gotta see this. Figure out a way to show you guys on the fucking podcast.
Well, I mean, maybe we'll eventually do a game in here.
Right.
Just for shits and giggles.
Let's see giggles, dude. Pizza.
Jonesy screaming. It has a purpose, I swear, about the Jonesy thing.
Yeah, dude. It helped. It's a beacon of hope.
It did help me twice, and
it's more beacon than the beacon.
It was sort of
Vox's tower is called the beacon.
The beacon.
It was sort of a mental thing. I was like, I don't know if I want to tell him that helped me. But it did. It really did.
You did it, Jonesy.
That was all you, man.
It's all you.
You saved me from the wilderness because I was getting ready to build a house. But the thing is that like I was close enough to the compound to be like, why is this house here?
Right. I could just go home.
What
was the topic though? What were we talking about?
The games we've been playing lately.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Which I've been very, very stuck on Minecraft, and because I understand it more. Like I said, I found the stronghold, found the Ender portal, and I have enough Ender pearls to go to open it and go through. I'm just scared to death of it.
Yeah. I haven't seen these Ender cities that y'all refer to though. I think that might be a new addition or newer addition.
Yeah, it's highly possible.
I recently learned how valuable fishing is on Minecraft, and I can't get off that now.
Yeah, dude. You
like
you pull up some
I've
crazy
halted
shit.
my volcano project, and I'm fishing now.
Yeah, no, Vox taught us that, and I like it will reach a point where like I got nothing to do. I don't want to go to the Nether. I don't want to go mine some more. I actually want to show you this real fast.
Start fishing.
I built this little place out here. That place shows that we can fish in peace.
Man,
there's a lake in there.
Real.
So I'm gonna go back inside.
Yeah, venture to sleep. Just fucking turn it daytime.
Well, especially before I start the rail system. When I start the rail system, we'll go back to the conversation because it's gonna take a while.
So this has got to be a really long rail, dude.
So you've been stuck on Rocket League.
A lot of Rocket League for me, and
Ow.
Son of a bitch. He's like, I'm not dead yet, you bitch. Get back here. Rocket League. And
I can't get into Rocket League. I struggle with it so hard.
Dude, it's
everyone tells me, oh, you get better with time. No, you get better with time.
You know what's crazy about that game? Is like, I don't get better with time. I've gotten drastically worse, if anything. I used to be real good. And
I feel that.
Something happened and I don't know what. And I just fucking stopped.
So, for those who can't see, he has just
I just started the rail.
Let's start a timer. What's the hour mark?
We're at 46 minutes even.
Gotcha. Underground in this bitch. What up?
So yeah, this is what I've been stuck on, and I can't stop.
I can't stop.
Like it's a bit of a problem because like I have things to do, things to take care of, and I'm like, Minecraft.
It does.
What am I gonna do next on the Minecraft?
Right. It does. I'm telling you, man. It takes a lot. Like if you let it, bro, it'll take away a lot more of your time.
Yeah.
It's bad, especially once you start fucking around more with.
Like, I feel like once I eat the Ender Dragon, I'm gonna like have the survival fix in.
Right.
Be like, okay, I can do survival.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go into creative and get what I want, and then go back into survival and not give a fuck.
Right.
But as of right now, I can get all the trophies.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't fucked with switching out of anything. And there are some dangers. I do get popped every now and again.
Dude, I want to ride this in real life.
Yeah, I made the mistake of looking at an Enderman while on this once. It followed me a good way.
You remember that really bad day where everything? Yeah. By the way, I did fix it. So
that's good.
I had a very bad day where I legit looked for how to delete this world.
Wow.
I had that bad of a day. But what triggered all of that were two Endermen. And I don't even remember looking at them. I just remember looking up and seeing they were both on my ass on the rail. And they started coming at me, but the rail was faster. Well, as fast as them running full speed. So I'm just staring at them and laughing. But then all of a sudden I just stopped. I had all the Ender Pearls that I needed to open up the Ender Dragon, the Ender Portal.
Right.
So I started leaving Endermen alone. Now I have a vendetta. Now they all must die.
All Endermen must die. Yeah, he's still on the rail, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I think we're about halfway through.
Jesus Christ. Could have just gone straight, dude.
Yeah, that's not how you explore, though, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. You got a point.
Also, there were 2 points. Basically, I went south, and then the Ender Pearl brought me this way, but I'd already built a structure here and built a rail all the way to it.
Oh, I got you.
So just curve it.
Right. This thing is fucking insane, dude.
Yeah. No.
We weren't as far as we thought. We weren't halfway through. My bad.
Yeah. I was thinking like we're not halfway.
There's no way.
Yeah, and the shitty part about this is like I take the rail and I go smoke a cigarette, and somehow,
oh, there goes some rails.
Oh, yep, there goes.
It happens. I generally carry some rails on me. I don't care as long as it doesn't blow me up.
Right, fucking creeper just exploded.
But no, I take the rail, take a 10-minute break, come back, and I'm back where I started. Something pushed me back.
No.
And I don't know when or how.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So that's what I've been stuck on. As soon as this is over, I'm, meh.
Mm-hmm.
What game do you want to play next? What is in your sights?
Oh, man. It's almost March,
Mm-hmm.
which means it's closer to April. which means it's closer to Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, that still exists?
That still exists.
It's still a thing.
Dude, I already bought it.
Did you really?
Yeah, like there's absolutely no pre-order bonus with it.
Wow.
And which is awesome, personally, because like Keanu said himself, he was like, I made sure that like anybody who buys this game
Gets everything
whole
that
game,
right?
Yeah.
and I mean that's commonsensical.
That's
But
good. Yeah.
you know, everybody's pushing these buy it for $60 now
Yeah.
instead of buy it for $15 2 years from now and miss out
Yeah.
on content. But yeah, no,
Well,
game
that's
looks
pretty slick of him.
yeah, right. And it looks so in depth.
What it like is it first person shooter?
It's going to be third person. It's basically it's made by the same people that made Witcher 3.
Okay.
And I don't you ever fucked with that one?
Not much. I know a lot about it though.
Awesome
My cousin's
game.
super into it.
Historically a huge map. Just intense map. Now, Cyberpunk 2077, it does have a slightly smaller map, but it's a city.
okay.
It is a dense map. And like you walk from this building to this building and you're encountering something completely different.
Oh God, dude! I thought okay.
Everything is constructed.
Yeah, no, we're going down.
I started watching this again, this fucking rail, and I thought that was it.
Nope.
No,
And
it's still going.
Here's a cave. Sorry. Anyway.
But yeah, no, I'm really excited for that game.
So you're super about some Cyberpunk
2077.
2077. I'm never gonna remember that number.
Didn't they fucking
So Cyberpunk 50 billion and one. That's it.
That's the one.
Didn't they say something about them? They were going to release it and then they didn't. What am I thinking of?
I couldn't tell you, bro.
So they were going
Not
to
that
release it
one.
on a certain date and then they just didn't, or they said they were going to.
No, this one's always been since the E3 announcement anyway.
Really?
April.
What am I thinking about? Whatever. Who cares? What's the question?
What do you want to play next?
Oh, okay.
Like,
Okay.
what's on your radar that you're just ready for?
Man, I really don't know. I'm trying to come up with something, but nothing confirmed.
Well, I mean, I know we've been on a hyper discussion now about getting the VR system, so I'm ready to play those.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like whether or not we can record some shit, that's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
But I just want to play the shit.
I definitely want to play it. Because I sit there and I watch so many videos of just, people doing VR shit.
I will happily play the scary VR games.
Ooh wee.
I love that shit.
Just picked up a bunch of green shit.
Slimes.
Got him some slimes going up. This thing is intense, dude. It's still going on the track, on the rail, ladies and gentlemen. How far are we now?
About 17
We're done.
minutes, I think.
God damn.
17
That's
minute
7
rail
minutes.
system. Oh, seven?
7 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, we started at 46. It's 53.
God. 7 minutes.
Yeah, you can smoke a whole cigarette within that time.
And
that-
this is hello.
That is, yeah. So anyway, show you all that stuff later.
Jesus Christ.
Put
That's
that down.
the beacon, just so you know.
Okay.
We'll show you everything that we just went through, but it's a 7-minute long rail. So Spaz is looking forward
Pack a
to
snack.
The Last of Us 2. What?
Oh yeah, also looking forward to that. Last of Us 2.
You were talking about it a minute ago.
So that's on the list.
The
I want to. If they come out with a new God of War, it's over.
that's it.
That's for
That's
sure.
that's the one.
That's the one. Which I know they're going to.
Right, but not till like PS5 comes
Right.
out.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like it's going to be a while.
GTA 6 has always been a rumor.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. They're
Bigger,
gonna find a
stronger,
way.
faster.
Yeah. However, I think honestly they're gonna dumb it down. Give you more content, but less freedom to fly around, shoot rockets and shit like that.
Full on fuckery.
What do you like the oppressors and all that?
Yeah.
They're just not going to do all that.
What I heard, and it sounded like a pretty solid rumor, is that they're gonna take it to the past,
I heard that too.
like the 1940s, 1960s, something like
Yeah.
that. And technology isn't that advanced, and it is a great way to
dumb your shit down.
Rope back in everyone who left GTA because they log in and get blown up.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah, I can see that. I can understand that. My big thing is opening GTA 6, knowing that I have like well over what 30 or $300 million. Somewhere between those two huge numbers.
I looked at mine before logging off last night, actually, and it was $363 million.
Woo! Yeah, no, so I know I'm in the 300 million range.
Yeah. Millies.
And opening GTA 6 and level 1.
Yep, there it is.
$1,000 to your name.
You get maybe a pistol.
Yeah, honestly, since I fucked up my level 420, I don't care anymore.
It's just
I can start a level 1 tomorrow.
Oh,
It'll be just fine.
yeah, it's a 421.
yeah, but all your stuff.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff.
You can let go of all your stuff.
A lot of stuff.
Could.
Like my hope is that they just give some kind of like incentive, like you did X amount of work in GTA 5,
Yeah,
so it transfers somehow over into GTA 6.
that would be cool.
And I'm not talking about like, no, okay, so we'll give you $100,000 in this vehicle. No, that does not equate to $300 million.
Yeah.
And I'm not even talking about like, give me the entirety of the $300 million that I spent. Like, you know, just like give me a bunch of your top end vehicles that are equivalent, and then however much money is left between that and halfway between like 150 million.
Right.
I'm good. But even
would
that,
be
I
nice.
feel like is asking for a bit much, even though I don't feel like it is.
I don't think they're gonna go for it.
Yeah, don't hold your breath.
I'm not. But at the same time, like without all the craziness, I don't know. I'm probably gonna stick with 5 for much longer due to that fact.
Yeah.
And I mean, with the
Because like with Red Dead 2, like it's set in the past and it's basically GTA Cowboy Edition, and like it's fun. I have a good time, but I will go back to GTA 5 much faster because, I mean, this dude can ride a horse. This dude can ride a horse with a jet rocket attached to it that flies through the sky.
yeah.
So, all right, we're in the 40s. All right, get your fastest vehicle that goes up to 60 miles an hour. Woo!
0 to 60 in about
3 minutes.
half a day. Might not even make it. Going moonshining, boys. When was the prohibition? The 20s?
Fucking, I don't know. I am not a student of history.
I'm not. What do I look like?
He got Dempsey onesie for his baby shower. They just got it in.
Oh my God! Look at that.
Oh,
That's
I can
awesome.
dig it. Here, give me.
Baby saying.
Let me redo.
Friend of ours, besides Vox, another friend of ours just had a kid, so they decided to make him saying. Oh, that's kind of hard to see, but there it is.
Turn down the brightness or something.
Your brightness.
Thank you. I
It's not a
appreciate
compliment.
that. Well, I'm taking it as one. So
It's too bad. That's not how I meant it.
Well, that's how I'm taking it. What are you gonna do? What can you do with that?
Fucking, you're not bright. You're
It's
dull.
Too late. You already
You're
said
too
the
dull.
words. You already said the words.
Fine, fuck you. It's the 20s and 30s, apparently.
Was the prohibition? Or-
We had the technology to look these things up.
Yeah. Could just sit there and
It's like,
the fucking prohibition?
When was the prohibition? I don't know, and clearly I don't care.
This is how it used to be. When all you had was encyclopedias or something like that. When we didn't have computers in our back pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just went
You
without
just went
knowing.
with whatever you knew and whatever your friends told you.
Mhm.
Well, I heard.
Yeah.
Well, Google it.
Right.
What's Google?
What even is what? What did you just call me?
Was there a video game that made you cry?
Man, I was thinking about
Man up
this.
and admit to it.
Let me think.
The closest I've gotten that I can recall
Mhm.
was The Last of Us.
Mm.
So you're saying that you can't recall crying
Yeah.
over a video
No,
game?
I don't
I'm not
wanna
talking
make
about
the-
enrage, like the story hit you.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've cried from rage for sure. But from
We've
actual
all been
story. You know, I can't boldly say that I've never cried from a story because I was 7 once. I might have, but
as far as you know.
but The Last of Us hit,
Yeah.
like fucking hit, bro.
Which part?
Because I know some video games made you feel emotions like Far Cry,
yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
one.
but
Jesus.
I'm
but
still
that
not
just
right
made
for
you
that
that
game.
just made you out and out cry.
Yeah. No, I don't remember crying from a video game, but
Okay,
I do remember The Last of
being
Us.
very emotional over The Last of Us.
Yeah, and it was to answer your question, it was like the
Um,
last few chapters that just
Oh,
it was
okay.
just one huge swell.
Yeah.
It was
Came to a
You
head.
know what? Spoiler warning for the next few minutes,
Oh.
right here and now, for The Last of Us. If you've never played it, I've never played it, so I'm about to get some spoilers. What happened?
oh man, no, I can't do that
I can't. No, I can't.
because if you ever have any intention of playing this game,
It just ruins it.
there's nothing that I can say that can illustrate what happens beautifully enough.
Damn.
Okay. Well,
Shit.
I can't really argue past that to pry it out of you. So,
Yeah. Mine was God of War when he and
The
his
first one?
son. No,
the fourth one.
yeah. I'm having sex with Athena and I'm just crying my eyes out. So beautiful. Or who was it? Medusa? I don't remember.
Fucking no.
Anyway, no. When he's hunting that deer thing, deer elk
Uh-huh.
with his boy, and
Boy.
at the very end where they have to, where he's trying to get him to, stab it and put it out of his misery and everything like that. That definitely got me.
That hit you? That
hit
was
me.
like right at the beginning of the game,
Right.
too.
And that's why I was like, oh my God. What is this game?
Did you
Jesus.
experience that part on stream for the first time?
I
forget. Because I know you played it on stream.
I don't think so.
Okay, so it was just you
I
were
want to
just
say it
sitting
was
there.
me trying it out, and then I want to say the first time I ever played it was just like one of those things where it might have been during the 30-day YouTube challenge, the first one,
Mm-hmm.
and I was making a drinking game out of it. That's when I played it the second time. I think.
Halo Reach made me cry 3 fucking times
Really?
Damn.
through the story.
Which parts?
Um,
I think I cried when I got Halo Reach. So happy.
spoiler warning.
Spoiler
I will
alert.
happily talk about this if you've never played Halo Reach, the story, and you intend to. I'm about to tell you some stuff, so I can tell them some stuff. In Halo Reach, you go into this game knowing you don't succeed. In the end scheme overall thing that you're trying to do, which
Right.
is save Reach, the
Yeah.
planet Reach, you're going to fail. You
just
know this.
You just go into this knowing this.
Because there is a book that came out way, way before this game
Oh, okay.
called Halo: The Fall of Reach.
Oh, wow.
It's an entire book about how
What
this
if you didn't
planet got fucking glassed.
What if you don't know about the book and you just pick up the game?
Then somebody who's super into Halo is
Somebody-
going to tell you this.
Somebody knows this. You know everything
Oh.
you're doing is pointless, right?
So you go into it. So you're the faceless 6 member on the Noble team. It's Noble Team 6.
Yeah.
No code names Noble 1, Noble 2, Noble 3, all the way through to you,
Mhm.
Noble 6. Now they all have other names that they call each other, but they just refer to you as Noble 6.
Yeah.
That way you can design your entire character so you can become really personalized with this character, and it's you.
Yeah.
You created this guy
Right.
or lady. And so you're a Spartan, and the entire thing is about you trying to save Reach from this alien invasion.
Right.
And then it reaches a point about midway through the game where like all 5 of your noble teammates compete for the noblest fucking death.
Oh my God.
Seriously.
Witness me.
But the first one is, and like it gives you half of the game to get really attached to these characters. Like they have they have personalities, and they're talking to you,
Right.
and they're like getting you involved in everything that they're doing directly. Like, get in the truck and drive. I'll shoot them down.
Mm-hmm.
And so you've gotten really, bonded with these characters, and you're just walking through at one point, and the lady Spartan, she just gets sniped.
Oh my gosh.
She's and like hits her like here and goes through her chest, and she just drops.
Jesus.
So that was the first one, and that was the one that was like out of nowhere. The next 4 are doing things like for these Spartans to get through, this one's going to have to go up in an airship and shoot all these guys down, and these airships are going to shoot this thing down. But that just to get these guys through, that's what has to happen. So this dude runs off, steals it, and he's going, and he's looking down at you. Go! Go!
Yeah.
And so you fuck!
Right.
And you got to go through, and down he goes. He dies. It's you and fucking 3 others left. And this continues to happen all the way up until it's just you and one other guy. And now in this final mission, you have to safely shoot down everything so that this one ship can get away. It's the ship that's carrying Master Chief.
Oh, okay.
So in the first game, when you wake up on the ship,
Yeah.
that's the ship you're saving.
Wow.
So you're fighting off all the guys on the ground. He's in this giant gun shooting down all the airships. And so finally he starts getting away, but there's a few more airships left coming at it. And then all of a sudden there are like Covenant all around your buddy in the gun, and he stands up to fight them off. And one of the Covenant takes that beam sword and just shoves it through his back.
Damn.
Like lifting him up off the thing, and he's still beating the shit out of him.
Yeah.
But just very quickly after that, they bring him down. You're the last noble team member left.
Jesus.
You're it. And so you fucking you bust out your gun, you fend everybody off, you get in the gun, you take down the last of the gunships, you take them out.
Yeah.
It's over, and your character gets out of the gun. And at this point, I have cried at least twice because of what happened to all my friends. Yeah. And then this moment that like I just had to just shoot out of my memory because I have to save this ship.
Right.
So now your character gets out, stands on the edge of this like cliff, watching the thing go away, and the credits start rolling.
Yeah.
And you see like all the Covenant ships starting to come in and just devastating the planet, and the credits start rolling.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, that was crazy.
That's fucking crazy.
And then the credits stop rolling, and it shows your character. It fades back in, shows your character on the edge of this thing, staring up, and then it goes back into first person, back into your heads up display. You have one objective: survive.
Oh fuck.
Because a Spartan ain't just going to stop fighting.
Right.
So you take that gun off your back, you turn around, and wave after wave of them just keep coming at you. So you start fighting them off. You just taking them out, fighting them, picking up their weapons, taking out more of them. Yeah. And they're just coming out and they're hitting you. They're definitely hitting you, but not enough to really. But the more they're hitting you, your glass on your visor starts to break.
Oh, wow.
And you keep fighting until eventually it gets to a point where they just overrun you. It goes into a clip of one of it's still in first person, and one of them hits the helmet and knocks it off, so it stays in first person of the helmet and lands over here. And now you see your character, but like from here down, still fighting the fucking Spartan, the Covenant. One of them knocks you to the ground and puts their foot on your chest, raises it up. You knock the foot off, clock him in the crotch, stand up, keep kicking the shit out of him. Huge white flash. And the planet's gone.
Wow.
You fought by the skin of your teeth to the last second. Damn. And I just dropped the controller and just.
Oh my God. Oh man.
Because when the game opens up, it opens up on this green plane and a Spartan helmet in the grass with a crack in the visor.
Wow.
And you don't know until this final moments in the game that was your helmet.
Damn. That's
So
insane. Holy fuck.
but yeah, it was intense.
God damn.
Vox owned it. I was living with him at the time,
Clock him in the crotch.
and he was off at work, so I'd just be playing it on. I set up my own profile so I could play it. And like I'm sitting there just like he gets home and I'm just in a fucking mood. Like I don't know how to handle the rest of my day.
I can't right now, bro. I gotta repair myself.
See, I've played the game, but like hearing you describe it just now brought that
the
back.
swell of emotions. Woo! That's how I felt, and that's if I can bring myself back there mentally, which I can.
Right.
I can relive it.
That's crazy.
And so it made me cry.
That's a good answer. I totally forgot about that fucking game.
It made me cry not once, not twice, but 3 distinct separate fucking times. Like,
yeah.
And I was like trying to fight him. Like, no, this will not be. And there goes. I can't call it now. Like, this game made me cry.
That's the tipping point.
when it just strolls down your cheek.
Yeah, and you're just
like that's it. I can't.
Stand up time. You've made it to the point of the podcast where Sandwich has to stretch his legs. Congratulations. Thank you for staying so far. You've also made it for this. How do you feel? Does it make you feel good? I knew it was coming. I just didn't know when.
This is going to be a weird conversation. What do you hope for at the next E3?
Fucking God of War 6 or 5. What is it?
God of War 4 was the new one.
So 5, God of War 5. The newest installment. For sure. Hands down. Or GTA 6.
I can honestly wait forever for GTA 6.
I just want to see what they're gonna do with it.
God of War, I get that. Definitely a solo player game. You are super about some God of War though.
I love it, dude. Like, especially since they've taken it from what was it, the Greek
mythology to the Nordic pantheon.
Yeah, especially since they transferred over to that, and it's crazy to kind of like wrap that transition together, because I think the developers were saying that it's supposed to be kind of in the same universe, just different parts of the world. So say the Greek mythology was over here, and
it technically is the same Kratos,
right? Same. Kratos.
He just went from over here where all the Greeks were and went over to the Nordic part of the world with a bunch of Vikings and shit. Now he's dealing with their gods.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was interesting to see, because I never would have thought. I was like, is it still Kratos? I had a whole bunch of questions, and finally they were like, yeah, it's. If you think about it, it's like the same world. It's just different parts of it.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just a full reimagining of the Kratos story within the realm of the gods.
Yeah, like I
just
thought
a different pantheon.
Some sort of reboot. But then, of course, in the trailers especially, they were showing all kinds of, teasers or something like this to confirm that it still is the same Kratos.
Okay.
He's older. Now he has a son.
Who is named Boy.
Boy.
What do you want to see?
Honestly, I just want more information on next gen consoles.
Yeah,
how it's gonna look.
Okay.
Because I mean, I've been really.
They have their information out there. You know all the information they got.
Yeah, but I need to know more.
I need
because
more.
How it's shaped is still in speculation. That's like crucial to me. I know the Xbox is probably going to settle on their tower design.
I'm not. Okay, Xbox.
Yeah, let them do that. But the PS5, I really want to know more about, because honestly, the design that's floating around the internet right now, I fucking hate.
I can tell you what the controller will look like.
Right. Fucking
they are making advancements to it though, and I want to see how that looks.
Also,
yeah.
How do you advance perfection?
Right. But there's some tweaks that they've got.
That ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what my pappy always said. fucking, I want to know if it's going to be all the way backwards compatible, like they've been saying. Or like they
that has been confirmed from Sony that the PlayStation 5 will be backwards compatible all the way back to the PS1.
Which bums me out because I got rid of my PS2 games.
I got rid of everything that I had.
Yeah, I have no idea.
But that hopefully that'll bring a resurgence back into what is out there, and they'll start selling them again because there's one game I need to get because I want to stream, and there's no physical way that I would have ever been able to until that happens.
Right.
Without a bunch of tech that I don't have. Tony Hawk's Underground 2.
Oh boy, what?
I can Merc Expert Story Mode.
Oh man.
Like without thinking.
Bringing it back.
Damn, that's a good. There's one PS3 game that I've been dying to play with you guys.
What's that?
Blur.
Blur? Why do I feel like I've heard of this?
Because I probably talk shit about it a lot because it's awesome. It's a racing game, but
Blur.
Okay, so you're driving like a 69 SS Camaro with power-ups.
Okay.
There's rockets that you could shoot out, like a red shell. There's
so
bolts that you could shoot out.
It's Death Race under a different name.
Yeah. But it's so good because
I think you did tell me about this game.
Mm-hmm.
I remember looking it up.
Yeah, no, I showed it to you at my house.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, where did I know that you told me about it, and I saw it.
It's these shit.
Well, like I said, we need more tech to make that work. Not just the PS2. He said, send me a PO box. I'll send you my PS2. That's like.
Oh yeah, fuck, that'd be sick.
Yeah, but we
don't
have the things to record the gameplay, record ourselves. Like we're very not up there in tech. We have cameras. And the PS4 was happy and kind enough to let us stream to YouTube.
Right.
Which a lot of people, why don't you stream to Mixer? Because the PS4 won't let us do that.
Yeah. We're limited until,
we get YouTube and Twitch.
Right. That's about it.
Yeah. So, and we just opt for YouTube.
That would be
and
cool.
We talk shit about it the whole time. Like, fuck YouTube's algorithm. Fuck YouTube in and of itself. But we're going to be here, and there ain't nothing you can do about that.
Right. As long as you guys keep coming back. Fuck.
I want Borderlands 4 with the introduction of Papa Trot. That's what I want to see at the next E3. I will accept nothing less. They can introduce the new gen systems are out. GTA 6 is right around the corner, a month away. God of War. Fuck all of that. Where's Borderlands 4 with Papa Trot?
Papa Trot.
I need Papa Trot. I don't care if he's an enemy. It'd be cool if he's a playable character.
Right.
That's where he's at. That's what he wants. I am happy to just have him in the game.
Yeah.
I just want another section of, and it still makes sense because he'd have a vendetta against vault hunters in general,
right?
Not just these particular people. So he, my son's died to vault hunters. Now you're gonna die to me, the Papa Trot.
Apparently they got a new DLC for Borderlands 3.
They do the casino, which I have. He has. We just haven't touched on it yet. I plan on doing a run through of it on 13 Star Gaming.
Shameless plug.
I tried to let it go earlier, and you fucking gave me the fucking backhand about it.
Casino?
Yeah, it's basically Handsome Jack. His presence is still around, and that's why I think he's been dead for like a game and a half,
did he die?
or two. No, he's been in 2 games that he's been dead, and he's still a figure, a very imposing figure. So that's why I claim that Handsome Jack is hands down one of the best bad guys I've ever seen. He's been dead,
right,
for 2 games.
How do you do this?
And he's still a threat.
Right.
So in this new one, Moxie, he ran this giant casino, and this casino was all about getting you into debt and making you stay there forever.
Yeah.
And she wants to take it and rework it and run it, but there are still robots that like secure the place, and there are a bunch of people who like hold up in there and made their own factions and stuff because it's so fucking big. So now you got to go clear out all this and take down the big bad guy.
Gotcha.
Plenty of legendaries ensued. Also, level 53 now. They had it at max level 50, and they introduced level 53, which is a weird number to me.
That is weird.
But they've always done
55 or something.
I know why.
Because it's Borderlands 3, duh.
No. No, because you need 53 points to
max out 2 trees.
Yeah.
Okay. Because what they did before was you'd max out at 50.
Yeah.
And they did this in 1 and 2. You max out at 50, but then they came out with an extra 11 levels, so you could go up to 61. Why 11? Because they want to go one step beyond. Because an extra 10 cap. An extra 10 cap would be a round number,
yeah.
So they gave you one more.
No, that makes sense because you need 52 to get to 2 trees. So they just did that again.
No.
I did the math. You need 26 to complete a tree.
Okay.
2 trees would be 52, and one step further would be 53.
Okay, that makes sense in a weird Borderlands-esque way.
That's stupid.
But they did that twice, so you'd be at level 72 max. But in Borderlands 2, they introduced an extra 8 levels just before they released Borderlands 3, so you can max out at level 80. So eventually they're going to push it to that point. I just don't know when, but they raised the cap by 3. So that's a thing.
Just enough.
Borderlands 4, Papa Trant. E3,
make it happen,
I'm serious.
or else
He's got a serious face.
I will attack you.
The entirety of E3.
I will find you, and I will beat you up.
Just give the people what they want.
The entirety of E3.
Everybody. I mean, there's a lot of nerds.
You ever see? You ever seen that video where that dude's just walking around and he's just like
Start
smacking the kids?
people, yeah.
And then the adults
Slap them too.
just walk around E3.
Just backhanded people.
The fucking janitor.
Yeah. Hey man, you can't just not say anything to anyone.
Dude, that's the president of Sony. You can't.
Get shot.
I think tased because I don't have any weapons on me. I'm just open hand smacking people to the floor. She was just backhanding people. Stop. I'm super about. I don't keep up with E3 is the problem. I just like hear about the shit afterwards.
Yeah.
Because it's like a whole weekend event, isn't it?
It's a lot.
Like it's the expo.
Yeah.
There's a lot
give
of.
Give me the cliff notes.
Yeah,
Right,
give me the big stuff.
There's a lot of.
Give me
really
the absolute best and the absolute worst.
They got fucking cringe compilations from E3.
Yeah, my body is ready.
Oh man, it's so good.
You attack the weak point for massive damage. Now that's a lot of damage.
Oh god damn it.
Big yikes.
You just have memes scrolling through your head right now, don't you?
Yes. Jesus Christ. Anyway, back to the bacon. I gotta pee.
BRB.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want me to take a corner.
Trot!
No, truthfully, I'm excited for that. And if they do reintroduce them,
I don't like.
I know
Honestly,
it's
I
gonna
think that's just us having more wishful thinking than any human
Yeah.
beings have ever had for any video game ever.
right. And like being a playable character is like unrealistic wishful thinking.
Yeah,
Because I know it's going to be an enemy. And like you said, like you killed both my sons. Yeah, that's going to be a huge thing
yeah.
if they ever act on it. But I mean, you could look around the internet. Trant did not hit as hard as it hit you and I.
Yeah, I know, and that just bums me out. I think, like, part of me wants to believe it's because people weren't paying attention. They were just running through and killing shit, and they were so focused on the Calypso twins that they didn't really give the time of day to any other bosses.
Mm-hmm.
A boss that has banter can never be counted out.
Absolutely not.
Like there was
such a character, you know. It's not just another boss. It's Trant.
Yeah, but there wasn't a single character, not even the Calypsos, that were as happy to be fighting you as he was.
Oh yeah, he leaned into it.
And then
loves what he does.
Like,
it's
you know,
passion that
but that's Samuel Trant. But then you bring in, it was Samuel Trant, and the older one was.
I don't know if they said it.
No, I believe they did. What? I just don't recall the Trants.
Oh.
But like we're talking about like how much credit they can get, because if you go scouring over the internet, like clearly there's nobody else on this planet that Trant hit as hard as me and him.
Yeah.
Because
Trant's the shit. I love him.
Like,
give me more Trant.
He's just so happy to be a dictator. Like he, you know. He's not just torturing you guys because he wants to. It's to make his older brother proud of him.
Yeah.
But he really wants to.
But he really wants to as well.
He really wants to.
Like I was saying, there's no other character in that game who is as happy to be fighting you as that man.
It's true.
I'm so glad we could be here today.
But he did apparently like hit enough that they brought him back in the DLC, the Halloween thing, because they brought him back as Captain Haunt, and he had a skull where his head was supposed to be, but he didn't have as much banter. But if you listened, he was talking the entire time, and he was saying his stupid Trant shit. And there's gold in there. It's just hard to hear because you're
right.
Anytime you let up at all, you're gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
So. Yeah,
I feel like they did him a service, but they didn't do him enough of a service on the Haunt. Just because there wasn't. He should have
been talking shit to you the whole time.
The whole way up there, yeah.
I think they just ran out of like creativity to like let's give this this Surfer Hitler some I'm now a ghost lines.
Surfer Hitler.
Surfer Hitler ghost. But at the same time, it's like you have so much to work with there.
You're not going to be able to Google those type of jokes. Like,
yeah.
Don't go to Google and type in Surfer Hitler ghost.
You might pull.
Who knows? You might pull up Captain Haunt.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking question.
What?
I said, if you could remake one classic PS2 game, what would it be?
Like, just to wait. He said remaster, right? Or he just said remake.
Yeah, remake.
Well, I'm gonna go with remaster because I don't think that there's a damn thing that needs to be changed about Tony Hawk's Underground 2.
Okay, yeah,
for sure.
My first answer was Black.
What's that?
I feel that.
It was an awesome shooter.
Black.
Wasn't that the one where you just like everything your bullets touched, it just crumbled?
Jesus Christ.
You could bring down buildings with a machine gun if you wanted to.
Fuck.
Yeah, like you're fighting in a cave, and like, let's say the cave splits. There's enemies here. You're here. Shoot through that wall. You'll eventually hit that guy. That was great.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember that. Like everything was destructible. Like there wasn't 1 inch of that game that wasn't. And then they put you with a machine gun and a bunch of dudes with machine guns and all this shit in the way. Go.
I think mine would probably have to be Def Jam for New York.
Oh man, that was such a cool game.
Either that or the NFL Street. That was another good one that I like playing a lot. You can fucking run and jump off walls and shit and do the craziest,
We played NFL Street in the backyard, like we had fences and shit, and we'd do that shit.
Right.
Like there is no out of bounds.
Yeah. But yeah, Def Jam Fight for New York. definitely
I never actually played it. I really wanted to, but I never actually played it.
But you're familiar with it.
I'm familiar with it because they had the exact same mechanics in Backyard Wrestling for the PS2.
Oh, nice.
It was the exact same fighting mechanics.
Yeah. Might be the same developers. Who knows?
It's possible.
Fucking that was
The
really
character choice was just golden.
right. I don't want them to
even
change
looking
any
at
rappers.
it these days.
Like to keep the same rappers.
Introduce more.
Maybe. I just want to beat the shit out of them more.
Do they?
Nowadays,
Did-
rappers are trash.
No.
Dude.
Like who would you add now that's not in the game?
Now?
Yeah, I don't know the cast, so I can't say names. Because hands down, if Eminem's not in there, he needs to get in
Yeah,
there.
he's not in there. That's
Knuckle up.
Yeah, definitely. I might put.
Fuck it, throw MGK in there. Make this a real fucking slobber knocker.
That's a good one. Ooh wee. You might be on something right now.
Does he deserve it?
I think Tom McDonald would.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel like he's not as widely known as he
No,
should be.
he's not. And that's
Tom
the thing.
McDonald,
He doesn't have. He's not on a label. He just pushes his own stuff. He actually came out with like a song recently, just simply titled "I Hate Hip Hop."
Yeah.
You heard it?
Mm-hmm. I hate hip hop.
How dare you call me a rapper?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would agree and play the shit out of that. What's happening? Oregon native.
Oregon.
First time seeing us live. What's up?
Native. What's happening?
Well, welcome to the podcast. This is the third one. Still kind of an experiment.
Yes.
CUNT.
Tune in tomorrow night. We'll be streaming video games as we do every Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
And we're going to be continuing what we did last week.
Yep.
Which was the
GTA
casino heist.
Yep.
Diamond Casino Heist Part 2. Last one kind of went in real professional idiot gaming fashion.
Yeah.
A lot of stupid shit happened.
Everything went well until it didn't.
Until it didn't.
And then things kept not going well. And then it went well until one didn't.
Yeah. Classic us. Who else but the pigs?
Oh shit! Oregon says he's been watching since Zach's high show.
No way.
Yeah.
What? Holy hell.
Shit.
Right
That's a
on.
wow.
We're in a whole different universe now.
This is the gaming world.
We have developed.
Although there are some remnants of the show.
Right. Of course. But yeah, hell yeah, man. Thanks for watching for so long. That's awesome. Or I don't know. I say man, but
Assuming some shit.
Let's see. Tracking of work and ripping. Oh wait. Damn, I don't even have that anymore. It's been so long.
I like these papers.
So that still had me on Snapchat. Yeah, I haven't had Snapchat since I don't remember when. Because it's like at that point, how many apps do I need to talk to the same people?
Right.
You're right.
Right.
Snapchat has fallen to the back burner for me.
Yeah.
I've got like 2 people that snap me regularly, but I never
Yeah.
initiate.
Well, like I got into it like to start, but it was like, here I am sitting on my couch sending it to you.
Right.
And here you are sending me on your couch to me.
Yeah. No way, bro.
And now
Then it hits you up.
what
on
what next?
Yeah.
You want another picture of me on the couch? Because I can do that. I don't think you want it, but I can do that.
You have
This
full
one's got a filter.
Yeah. You have full conversations with people, sending them
Me with
pictures
a
back
dog
and forth.
face.
Right? Like that's unneeded.
Yeah.
We have video calling for that now.
Oh, undergrad. Hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate that.
Congrats on your real estate stuff.
Oh yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, now he's gonna help us find like a place to build a warehouse.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah. We're gonna have a true studio, some good fucking nice cameras, all kind of good shit. But that doesn't go without saying. We need you guys' help as well. So
Always.
Anytime, you guys see us doing something, fucking share it or send it to your friends or dare us to do something for donations when we're live.
Because you never know when someone wants to see a bunch of idiots be idiots.
Right.
True.
Exactly. My mom sometimes watches the show just because she likes to see idiots be idiots. I think that's what they came up with at the storyboard when they were presenting Jackass.
I don't think there was a storyboard. I think there were a bunch of people who separately did really, really stupid stuff, got separately famous for it, and then came together and said, let's do stupid stuff together and put a title over it.
Right.
I think that was the storyboard of it.
All right.
Because like the biggest names on there, Johnny Knoxville, he got famous on his own.
Yeah.
He was
Big Brother, or so I think it was called. Big Brother magazine with Jeff Tremaine.
I'm not entirely sure
what he was doing.
But the first section of it didn't even include Bam and his crew.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was like his first thing was he was going to jump the LA River. Mm-hmm. It was like this part this big that he fucked up and broke something in.
These last two comments. Drugs is what caused Jackass to be real.
Well,
tons of blow.
I think that there's something to be said about the visceral want from humanity to see people get hurt and do stupid things, and they just tapped into that.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what we're doing with Dares for Donations, to a sense.
Yeah.
Saw that.
But like Bam and them, they got Bam got famous and just brought his friends with him,
right?
Doing stupid shit, and that's where they got introduced. And then they came across Wee Man, Preston, Aaron, Dave England, man, just a bunch of stupid people willing to do stupid shit.
Stupid shit.
So yeah,
what's next on the list, brother?
What's next on the list?
The old.
What game are you like? Do you just consider yourself really, really bad at?
I feel like this is gonna come full circle.
To what?
Smash.
Right back to Smash.
Right back to Smash. Look at that. Comes full circle. No, man, what game am I just really bad at?
Pretty much any battle royale game. I really should be better at them, but it's just so fast paced and having to like scrounge for your items, pick them up, and equip them with speed.
Yeah,
it's not something that I'm good at. Like if I have two guns, I would like to compare them. Have time to decide and equip the right scope.
You have now to figure that out.
Right. Yeah. Or you die.
Or that's it. And then you gotta wait.
You either get shot or you're caught by this ever-closing circle. It hurts.
Ooh-wee. Fortnite almost killed Battle Royale for me completely. But I was like, okay, it's just Fortnite.
It kind of did for me.
There are other games. Like H1Z1 was a really good one for me.
Especially when, because that whole thing got brought to court between Fortnite and PUBG.
Did it really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They were saying they were stealing each other's dynamic or some shit like that. Or what was it?
Specifically, Fortnite was stealing PUBG's dynamic.
Yeah.
Which is, like the thing is that there are certain things that you can't put a copyright on.
Right.
But in your execution of that idea, that's where it starts to get a little muddled, because the idea to present a battle royale game, everyone gets dropped in and everyone kills each other till there's one person left standing. That's a pretty common idea that a lot of people can roll with.
Right.
But specifically to have some type of storm in a circle that slowly closes in, that's a very specific idea. And it was based around that even if they brought it to instead made it a square somehow and explained it some other way,
it's still some sort of dynamic that
it would change it enough to where it would be like, okay, but they did everything point for point and just made it colorful.
Right.
That's
and building.
And they added building.
We're great value.
Which really shut down Fortnite for me.
Yes.
The building.
Yeah, that right. if you're If you're good at killing but you're not good at building, you're fucked. If you're good at building but you're not good at killing, you're fucked.
Yeah. Really good at both. And
I can't do it.
So battle royale games.
I struggle with it.
I'm mediocre at one, and it's just not enough to play Fortnite.
Mine is Mortal Kombat, dude. I've never been as good as somebody I'm playing.
You see, Mortal Kombat for me to
Especially
get
the
good,
new one.
it took. There were several nights, me and a buddy,
Yeah.
we would stay up all night playing each other,
Yeah.
learning these combos, learning these
Right.
moves, and once we're like dead set,
Yeah.
switch characters,
Oh, okay.
go again, and like we would do this for like 10-hour stints overnight
Jesus
of
Christ.
just Mortal Kombat. Like, and for like we could only do it like once a month
Right.
because our thumbs just wouldn't operate.
Yeah,
Like they were
after
just
that,
fucking
yeah.
raw for weeks.
So much.
Having to do the slide maneuvers.
Yeah,
All kind of shit.
rubbing on them D-pad.
Um,
buttons.
Of the games that I currently play, I am not good at Rocket League. I'm not. Like, I'm good enough to get in there and be functional,
Right.
but that's not good.
I was about to say, I mean, it doesn't go
That's-
for lack of trying.
Yeah, I do try,
Right.
but
Yeah,
trying
it's-
is not enough in a lot of things, and that's definitely one of them. It's just one of those games, like it just comes with practice.
Yeah.
I've been practicing that one for quite some time, regardless of, like, I still play it,
I think it.
but it infuriates me because like the whole, like, I can make my car fly thing.
Yeah.
I can't defend against that. I can't do anything against that.
Right.
I can try.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fail. I've done it plenty of times. Streams have the proof. I try.
Yeah.
I still play it, but I am just,
That's
in
one
my
of
own
those-
mind, I am just bad at it.
You gotta right. That's one of those ones that you just gotta like. That's one of the games that you have to fail a lot at to become good at.
Yeah.
You have to.
Truth be
around
told,
it.
a lot of it has to do with your timeline. You have Rocket League on the ass end of its existence,
Right.
and everyone else who started playing it from the beginning, like I got it when it came out for free on PS3
Yeah.
a long time ago. I picked it up then.
That's when I got it.
Zach as well. We've been playing since.
Yeah. No, and I get that, and I like. I
And
just
so have so many other people, and their skills are just insanely.
It's stupid. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Like, and I took a huge break from it. So, like, even I'm just, I don't know, autistic when it comes to some of this shit.
Right. Same.
And
It's insane. Like,
Mhm.
and there's even people that have been playing it since before it was Rocket League too, which
Yeah.
fucking.
but
there's
but
people that play
you
that
you
super-
combine all of these factors
all
together.
that.
I'm bad at the game.
supersonic,
That's what it equals.
acrobatic,
Maybe
rocket-powered battle cars.
Yeah.
maybe one day I'll be. I can make that car soar.
It
Maybe.
just
But,
takes fucking so.
but at the
much.
same
It took
time-
me, dude.
I may not have the patience to get there.
Yeah, that's what it is
Um,
too. It's patience, because it took me about 6 months to get anywhere near to where I could actually fly up in the air and actually be able to, do some shit and hit it into the goal.
Like, as far as I'm concerned, like, I am successful if I touch ball and it goes in the general direction of their goal.
Yeah.
That is success for me. And that is not success in game.
See, success for me is less than that even. As long as I'm around the ball when it gets hit, then I feel like I'm doing my job.
Right.
Meaning, if somebody's coming at the ball, they have a lined up shot,
Mhm.
but it's going to take work. Like, they're going to have to get over here, come in.
Yeah.
But if I'm bone rushing that ball too, they ain't got that time.
Yeah.
So they can hit it where
I
the
do.
fuck,
I do
Yeah.
like
but
to.
it's not where they wanted it to be.
That is one of my
Trademark Skoink.
one of my preferred things to do is to just fuck up a shot. And as bad as I am at the game, that is like the one instance where I'll talk shit. Like, they have the perfect shot, and I'm just like, I'm in the way now. Fuck you. Haha, you suck.
Yeah. Type it out in the chat.
Even though, like, they are infinitely better than I could ever be, but I got them on this one instance.
My favorite's going to kill one of the guys that's waiting to go shoot the ball.
Uh-huh.
Because I'll be on the other end of the field coming back because they've already cleared it. So here comes their teammate waiting in the middle somewhere to shoot it. Just kind of driving around waiting to see what his teammate's going to do. And I just come around and pah! Surprise, motherfucker. You ain't shooting nothing. Yep, dunzo.
It's awesome to do that. Sucks to be the one that's
it really does, dude, because it's such a good look, too, every time.
Mm-hmm.
Such a good look.
Now, you may have a very similar answer for this question. Mine does hark back to something that we play quite a lot. What is the longest amount of time playing nonstop, like straight hours from this point you sat down to playing the game to the time that you officially put down the controller and said, okay, I'm done? What was your longest stint on what game?
Midnight Club, Dub Edition 3. Me and my buddy spent.
Good answer.
I can't tell you. It had to have been.
You can calculate in hours. This is possible.
We started maybe around. It was like right after school on a Friday, and I was going to spend the night at his place.
Mm-hmm.
And we fucking. So it was probably around 4 that we started playing PM on Friday. It didn't stop until 9:30ish the next morning.
Okay. So that's what?
That's like. It's a lot of hours.
It's about 17 hours.
12 plus, yeah.
12
plus 5.5.
Yes, I was counting on my fingers.
Yeah. About 17 and a half hours almost. Give or take.
Okay.
You can use,
that's cute, but
you can
okay.
use my finger for the half.
That's cute. You're talking nonstop?
Yeah, nonstop.
Yeah, dude.
Take quick breaks and eat, of course.
Yeah.
Like that,
taking your leak breaks, that's all cute. That. That's cute.
Yeah,
oh my god.
That is adorable.
Sit the fuck back there.
Jesus Christ.
Skoink?
Mine, I think, was around 26 hours. But it could have been more. It was very foggy.
Was that with me?
State of mind. Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Like we can. I'll combine it.
Yeah.
So the longest stint I ever spent playing a single video game nonstop was 36 hours.
God. Jesus. Man.
You joined after a chunk of that time had passed. You were.
Was this?
This is when I broke my leg.
Okay.
We were playing GTA.
And I was going through some shit.
So I had nothing better to do, and he was venting through murdering people on GTA.
It's always
I think that was like after I cut my finger.
Was it? I don't recall because I feel like that had been much because you were either just coming off of or in the middle of working for that light bulb place.
Yeah. Electrical place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So,
well after.
But so in the middle of that, we sat down to play, and I actually wound up because for shits and giggles, I wound up streaming a good 22 to 24 hours of it. I had been playing for that amount of time beforehand because I just woke up, and then I was like, okay, well, why not go ahead and stream it? So I opened up and started streaming. And actually, I think I was just coming off of my broken leg, but I still wasn't working yet.
Yeah.
So that was when I had started 13 Star. And so I'd streamed like 22 to 24 hours of it. It was the stream till you dream.
Yeah.
So basically, we went until I was literally falling asleep in the chair. And I was like, all right, I gotta go pass out. I'm starting to hallucinate.
I can't see.
And I'm struggling. My heart, I can feel my heartbeat. I need to go. So thank you guys for joining. And I left and I went to sleep. It was a 36-hour stint on GTA nonstop, except to eat and use the bathroom.
All right, now that you've refreshed my memory on it,
Uh-huh.
it was 30 hours.
Oof.
I believe.
Was it 30 hours?
Me.
Oh.
Not you.
No.
Okay.
But instead
Okay.
of 26, it was 30 hours that I was.
Yeah, because I
GTA.
distinctly remember 36 hours was the marker.
Yeah.
It might have been a little before or a little after the actual hour mark, but 36 was the number. And so yeah, your 17 and a half is adorable.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
When y'all talk about doing a 24-hour stream, I laugh.
Yeah.
Look, man, there's a reason we have the money we do.
Right.
Yeah,
GTA.
And like this wasn't like 30 plus hours wasted.
We weren't just fucking around. We were doing stuff.
It was dedicated money making shit.
Right.
Kind of walking people through our process of how we make money quickly and a fuck ton of it.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Well, hell.
We're creeping up on the 2-hour mark. I don't want to go through too many more of these. So, do we have anything in the channel that we want to talk about? Like channel related?
Yeah, just tomorrow I know tomorrow we're doing GTA Casino Heist Part 2. And then of course we're still taking dares for donations. We've worked up a new system. If y'all watched the last podcast, we've worked up a new system where we can dare each other to do stuff too on stream. So
which has caused us to stop hanging out with each other as often. One hasn't even happened yet. Otherwise it'd be filmed and up on the channel. But it hasn't happened yet. We haven't been around each other and like noticed a situation.
Right.
Because I'm just kind of waiting till we're all by a pool. I'm just gonna look at somebody and be like, $10, go in.
Right.
Like, take what you need out of your pockets. Go.
And it's gonna get filmed. Also, what am I thinking about? Let's see. I think we got a new merch site on the way. That'll be up soon.
Yeah, much cheaper stuff.
Much cheaper, much better quality, much nicer, much more user friendly too.
Yeah, we'll be able to get y'all there easily.
Right. All that other good stuff. So that's in the works. That's coming soon.
We're not talking about dudes.
Let's see.
We can talk about it in this regard. We're working on something special. That's as far as I want to tell you guys. We're trying to make it work. We're trying to do something special. Don't want to spoil anything yet for it, but it's in the works.
That's not what I'm talking
and
theories.
Oh, well, either way, I already went into it. We're working on a special thing for you guys, something special to entertain you.
Yes.
But it's going to be a little while before it comes out. It's on all of our minds. We're working on it right now, really, really hard. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be very special. Hopefully.
Yeah. And closer to the date it comes out, we'll talk about it more.
Now, you were mentioning game theories. I mentioned it in the last one, but there's only 3 of us here today, and B, y'all didn't come in today with a bunch of theories in your heads. Are you saying you want to talk about them before we go?
I mean, I did research. I looked into a few very interesting ones, but
okay,
I can hold off.
Fuck it, because I think game theory will come up more often than not. Now, I would like to preface it with most of the shit that is rolling around in my head, I get from the YouTube channel Game Theory, because they put together a lot of evidence towards any theory that, they're a very excellent channel. If you haven't seen them, go check them out. It's not like they need it. They have millions of subscribers, but it's a really cool channel is my point.
Yeah.
You just looked some shit up that you found interesting.
Yeah.
Research.
And it's really just like,
what did you find?
Okay.
Like,
so
give me an example of a theory that piqued Skoink's interest.
So I'm gonna look more into this and just Pokemon-based theories themselves.
Oh, before we start this one, I'm gonna head out.
What?
Yeah, I forgot what time it was. It's 4:00. I gotta go.
Oh,
you only had 2 hours. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Word. I didn't know. Well, we can talk about this for a minute and then.
Yes,
Wrap it up.
gentlemen. I was going for that.
Okay.
But
Well, we need to figure one out because it's either a handshake
See, I was going
or.
for that now. Fuck, I was ready for it. Fuck it, dude.
Later, my boys.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. Sorry, I gotta roll out. Fucking
Later, sandwich.
It just popped back into my head. Oh shit.
All
right, ciao.
So
No,
Pokemon theories.
Yeah, basically the theory that I looked up. Imagine yourself a 10-year-old orphan in the town of Kanto. And you're trying your best to impress your uncle to be the best Pokemon trainer that there is out there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you're you're going along, you have this incredible journey, you get there, you're the Pokemon champion, and then it's immediately ripped from you by this person that you've been encountering your entire life, and you've grown to
You're
hate
talking
him.
about Blue. You're talking about the game from Blue's perspective.
You hate him.
Okay.
To the point you've battled him from the beginning.
Yeah.
You've done everything
you're
right.
You're there with your uncle, and then this random fucking kid that you hate
right.
comes through the
Shows
door
up late to everything.
and gets the special Pokemon.
Gets the special Pokemon. Whoops your ass with it. You run into him again later on. Kills your Raticate.
There's a theory around that in and of itself. But
right.
Go ahead. I'll roll with that. He kills your Raticate, and then you go on to beat the Elite Four and become the top Pokemon master for all of 20 seconds before this asshole walks in and rips it from you.
Right.
Okay. So what's the theory?
I mean,
or it's just an interesting perspective to look at the story.
Interesting
from.
Perspective. But now hold on.
Okay.
Why are you an orphan? And why does the person who's whooped your ass your whole life not have a father? They lost parents in the war.
The Pokemon War.
The Great Pokemon War.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the theory?
No, but I'm familiar with multiple theories that include the Raticate and the Pokemon War. But
well, the Great Pokemon War started long ago. Between three factions. There was a.
I know where this is going. I know
this
the
is
theory.
wrapping around. This is like involving 7 different theories here.
So basically, what you're getting at, and I'm going to skip ahead a little bit.
Go ahead.
Is that Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
Is the first canonically in the story of Pokemon games.
Absolutely. And this
the evidence that goes towards that is the rudimentary way in which you battle the Pokemon originally when the game first came out, because you didn't battle it with your Pokemon to weaken it. You just flung balls at it until you got it.
Yeah.
Which seems like a very rudimentary way of Pokemon mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
There was no player versus player system originally.
Mm-hmm.
So battles hadn't been introduced yet. The series of Pokemon that they released at the time even pointed towards where this was in the thing, and it does eventually point towards Pokemon Go eventually veering into the Great Pokemon Wars.
Yes, because the differential insights and values and what they see, they're very stuck in their ways. Eventually leads to a Pokemon War
between Instinct, Valor, and Mystic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
which wiped out certain Pokemon such as Kabuto, Kabutops, and
because they were released fresh, like
mm-hmm.
in Pokemon Go. You didn't have to do something special to get one.
Right.
They were just out.
Because these Pokemon were so powerful. I mean, they were leveled up with not with battles, but with candies.
Yeah.
And you get these candies. You get so many fucking candies. And
by the time
post the war, they outlawed these candies.
That's because you're made from ground up Pokemon.
Well, that's another theory,
right?
But but no, the which is why in the original Pokemon games they weren't simply referred to as candy.
Mhm.
They were referred to as rare candy, always and every time, because they were technically every time you used a rare candy, you were doing something illegal.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the black market to get that shit.
Yeah, no. I mean, that was basically it. You know, lining out.
I'm very much a fan of that theory.
Mhm.
Game theory goes over it.
Oh, do they?
They do. Like I said, I watch a lot of game theory, and if game theory has covered it, I know it. I'm a huge fan of that one. The theory around the Raticate points out, and I just want to go into this just because it was there.
Right.
It points out the fact that you didn't actually kill Blue's Raticate, and all evidence points towards that fact. You defeated it, and just like you, because if you look at it from Blue's perspective, the team you have in the middle of the game when you fight him, if one Pokemon goes away from that, he might have the same perspective because you changed your team and put this one in the computer. He has that same ability.
Right.
So obviously he wouldn't be coming at you with Eradicate in the end game because it's rather weak compared to a lot of things that you can catch, and he did have. So the theory goes towards he just stored the Eradicate after you beat it. It didn't die.
Now, but why was he in the tower? There was a dialogue between the two of them.
There was, and they do go over that, and that is one of those details that I had to have to watch the video to go into. But they went into the details of what else that possibly all could have meant, and it makes a lot of sense when they do.
Okay.
I can't convince you here and now of it because I can't think of the details. But yeah, huge fan of game theories. Love them way too much.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to go
look their stuff up.
I want to go into some more later, like the fact that did you know that Minecraft has an entire cohesive story?
I could believe it.
But it's never explicitly told to you. It's through details, spawn locations, particular mob's mentality towards other mobs. All of that tells a story. And it all starts with the simple question, what are the Endermen? And the answer is they're humans.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to look into that one. But you're familiar with the Pokemon one where Ash is supposedly in a coma?
I'm familiar with that theory as well as another like parallel theory to it that almost explains the same thing. Yeah. The one where he's in a coma explains why he's 10 years old forever.
Yeah.
But there's also another theory that in the very first episode he saw a Ho-Oh.
Yeah, and I love that
super rare Pokemon, and supposedly whenever you see it, whatever your heart desires the most, you get it. And he wanted to be a Pokemon adventure forever. So he's 10 forever, and on a Pokemon adventure forever. Mm-hmm. Which just really fucks with me whenever it's like, 4 years later, 10-year-old Ash Ketchum. Wait, what? That's the math. Wait a minute. Right. The theory that all video games are connected within each other, and that's excluding the Smash Brothers stuff. There's a theory that all video games have marked out our timeline. Like all the video games that were set in the future, like there are examples of these things happening, and like it's weird. It's super fucked up, and it definitely doesn't point us towards a good place if it keeps following the way it is. There's like the Five Nights at Freddy's theories. Like
that's a game that I just never wanted to get involved in.
Well, the thing is that just like Minecraft, it doesn't tell a story blatantly. Mm-hmm. Like everything all the game mechanics is what gets your attention, all the scary animatronics. But like, you start paying attention to the posters in the background, the news clippings on the stuff, you can read them. Now, not a lot of people spent a lot of time on that because they were playing the game and trying to survive, but a lot of people, theory diggers, started digging out this stuff and put together a cohesive story as to why all this is happening. I love games that do that. That's part of why I got into Minecraft, was the Minecraft theory and the story. And I was like, I can see all this now. I can see how this world was built and exists. So we will go over some more game theories in the next episode when we got a few more here to discuss them.
Because I'm hooked on the topic now.
When we get off of here, I'm gonna show you some shit. Unless you got some stuff to do.
It's 4:00.
Oh shit! Later. So thank you guys for joining. This has been T, and
I'm the only one that brought tea.
There was tea though.
There was tea.
As far I never drink tea, but as long as somebody has it, I guess. So yeah, and we talked about everything involving the channel. So we will see you in tea.
Bye-bye.